Yeah, hi everyone. So welcome back to SK Technologies. So in the previous session, we understood the life cycle of the container, right? The moment you create a container, so what are the things by default it will come, and who is arranging it. So Docker daemon is a crucial object. All the things we discussed, right? And we created a couple of containers and observed and we validated. And all these containers got into, moved into the exited state. So why the reason behind this? So today we will see. So we'll try to explain why the container getting, I mean, moved into the exited state. What is the reason behind that? And the image what we are using. So the default, the commands they defined as a bin bash, right? So all the things we will discuss. Okay. So and I will show you how to delete the containers also. Okay. So currently there are three containers, all are in the exited state. Okay. So how to remove a container? Remove a container. So here there is a note, guys. You cannot remove running container. Okay. You cannot remove running container. Make sure, guys, whenever you want to delete, you have to stop the container, then you can go. So anyhow, currently all my containers are stopped, right? So you can go with the docker rm command, container name or id. You can go with anything. Fine. So let me show you guys. Docker rm. I will go with name SKTech container deleted. This time I will go rm id. I will go with id deleted. Let me remove other thing also. Docker rm. Okay. Docker ps hyphen a. That's it. There is an interview question, guys. Sometimes you might having a 50, 100 of containers, stopped containers. And how can you remove all those? So we cannot run 50 times this rocket rm command, right? So how can I delete multiple containers? You can use this command docker rm. So here you can call this. Okay, so docker ps hyphen aq. aq what it will do? aq it will list out only the containers with IDs. Then it will go on to apply this command with the docker rm. Then it will delete all the things. Okay, fine. So later we will execute this. Now let me try to create another container and I will show you. So if you go with only docker, okay, so docker run hyphen name SKTech, then Ubuntu. If you simply give this it will go and create this container with the SKTech name. Then the the default command in the Docker image, they will definitely they defined one default command like see bin bash. This is the command. Okay, so this is the simple command, right? So that's why it will execute and it will immediately it will be stopping that process. Then if nothing is running in your container, then your container will be dead. So that is the reason it is moving into the exited state. Now instead of this one, we can overwrite. We can bypass with your some custom commands. So how will you bypass? Or if you want to run this container in the backend. Okay. So if you are running like this, it will be come and it will execute and it will exit and it will be stopping. Then it will be moving into the exited state. Now, if you want to run this container in the backend, okay. So then you can use the option called hyphen D, which means it in the detached mode your container is running. So let me show you guys. So how we need to run this container in the detached mode? You can use the option called hyphen D, then you can run. Observe the screen. See, container which is running in the backend. Now let me check. See, let me check the Docker PS hyphen. So see, 13 seconds ago it is created in the backend, and it's 11 seconds again it is moved into the exited state because of the bin process is simple process, right? Bin bash. So nothing special in this. It's a simple process only. So that is the reason. Now what I will do, I will pass some instructions. So I want to run this instruction. I want to run this. Okay. So how will you add that means within your Docker run command only, you can pass the instruction or your commands that will override your default commands. Let me show you guys. So I will show you like I will use this command called echo welcome to SKTech. Okay. So echo command you know already in the Linux. Okay. So echo command what it will do simply it will mention whatever in the double quotes. It will give the output. Correct. It will print that string, right? So let me execute this. See, it is printing this. Then it is stopped that process. It means this is also one of the process, right? So it will print that content. Then it will stop that process. Now I will apply this. Okay. So I will apply with my Docker run command. So before applying, let me remove that SKTech container. Okay. Now Docker run hyphen hyphen name SKTech. Either you can background or foreground I will execute. So Ubuntu. Then you can pass the command echo this one. Welcome to SKTech. Observe the screen. See, this time this command is okay overrides on your default command. Now if you go and check. So this is also simple command, right? So it is executed and came outside. It means the process is stopped. So your process is stopped. Obviously your container also stopped. So again you cannot see output in the Docker ps command. See, so you can go on to the Docker ps hyphen a. See, now if you observe the command, see it's overwritten by this custom command. Earlier it is a bin bash, right? Okay, so now see 30 seconds ago it is created, 29 seconds ago exited. Because of within that 1 second it is executed that this one. Welcome to SKTech some process. Now this time if you give any continuous process, okay, that is what happening in the real time. If the process is running, your container will be alive. If the process is until unless running, your process is your container is also running. Okay, so you can go with loops, guys. So loops means continuous processes, right? So you can give and apply any loop command. I have one my loop command. Let me show you. So let me kind out the while loop. Yes. So let me show you for you. So this is the command I am applying, guys. So the command what it will do, this is the while loop. So simply it will execute these things. So let me execute manually. I mean, let me execute in my Linux. Thereafter I will apply this with the Docker run command. So let me show you guys. This is a while loop command. Okay, yeah, you can remove this pin bash. Let me get the proper command here itself. Yeah, it's a command supposed to run. Oh, double quotes missing, is it? Okay, let me run this command. Okay, so nothing different, is it? No such file or directory. Okay, don't worry. Might be in the syntax mistake. Let me sort it out. Let me give the bash, then lyle. Okay. This is the while loop command. While true. Okay, this is all fine. Somewhere no such file or directory. Somewhere we are making mistake in that while loop command. 1 second. Let me sort it out. Yeah. Let me I use -c option. See, always we are getting issues, guys. You have to troubleshoot. Okay. Yes. I used -c option. Okay. So this time, see, this is the continuous process. Until unless I press Control C, the process is keep on moving, keep on executing. Okay. Now this process I will apply on my Docker container. Okay. So let me Control C. Then the same command I will apply. So before that, let me remove SKTech container. So ps-a, nothing are running. Okay, now I will apply docker run hyphen name sktech. Then I will use Ubuntu, same Ubuntu. Now I am overwriting with this command. Okay, so by default image Ubuntu image having bin bash, right? Now I am overwriting that command with this while loop command. Now you can observe. See, now the Docker daemon is taken this image and it's created. It is assigned one unique ID. Then it is started the container and it is started this process also. See, now process is going on. How do you know, sir? The process is going on inside the container. I will show you that. I will log in the same mission. Okay, so duplicate session. I will show you guys. I'm logging in the same mission. Okay, switch to root because your docker install on the root user. Okay, so now you can observe this time I will execute the. Okay, so I will execute the docker ps command. See, this time it is showing guys your container is created 54 seconds and it is up and running because something is running in the container, right? The process is see keep on going on, right? So that's why it is up. Okay, so let me do in this way. Watch iPhone n. Okay, then docker ps -a, ps invalid option. Oh, okay. Okay, anyhow, we will see docker ps, docker ps. See, it's a up and running because until this one, until unless, okay, the process is running, your container also alive, right? So, so now what I will do, I will kill this process with Control C, then we will observe. Okay, so in the left side mission, I am going to kill that my process with Control C. Oh, it is not allowing me to kill, guys. So now what I will do, I will do one thing. I will Docker stop. I am changing the state of my container. Docker stop container name. Okay, so I am forcefully. Okay, so intentionally I am stopping my container with docker stop docker container name. This is the container name, right? See, stopped. See, process stopped. Now we can go and verify docker ps. See, no output because it moved into the exited state. Docker ps only it will show the running containers. Now you can go on to maximize your page. Then you can see this docker ps -a command. See, 3 minutes ago created, just 26 seconds ago exited because the process is stopped. That is the reason container also stopped. So does my statement is make sense, guys? So the statement is until unless the process running inside the container, okay, so until unless process in the container is alive, container is running, okay, then your container is alive. Until unless the process is running in the container, okay, then container is alive. Fine. So that's it, guys. Now if you want to run this process in the backend, then you can use the -d option. Okay, so again let me remove the Docker container. Okay, now what I will do, I will run the same container in the detached mode this time. Hyphen name SKTech, then Ubuntu. Okay, then that process, that command. Okay, bin bash command, this one. Okay, so now it won't show in the foreground. Now it will be running in the backend. See, it is created. See, now it is not, the process is not running in the foreground, it is running in the background. So docker ps, see, it is running, up and running, that's it, guys. So docker ps hyphen a also will show, because a means all, it will show. Okay, so see, if you observe, command also, our custom command, it's overrides the default command. Fine. Now in the same way, in the real time also, application people, they will give some custom commands. Those commands are overwriting your default behavior of the image. The default command, whatever they defined in the image, it will be overwriting by the custom commands. Then until unless that command, that process, okay, that script running, your container also running. Container running means your application also running. Then people are accessing the applications. How they are accessing and all, we will see in the next sessions. Okay. Okay, thank you, guys. That's it for this video. We will see in the next video. Thank you.